I couldn't hear you. Of course, right.
You guys share the video. You guys share the video. We're waiting for guest speaker and welcome my sister here. We're still waiting for the guest speaker, and my sister here is the co-host. We're waiting for Sabata Ramba. Anybody? Gore, welcome Gore. Anybody you want to come? We'll give the floor to you later. Let's wait for Sabata Ramba. And then thank you, Sister Flora. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Very loud and very clear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
loud,
I'm
very
doing
yeah.
yeah.
Sabata is sharing the page. Uh,
Okay.
it will be in a minute. Let's just keep continuing with the music, and then the audience share the video and call your friends. It's gonna be a wonderful topic. There's something gonna happen on November. Yeah, nobody knows where. So you come excited. Bring your coffee and be excited.
Right, 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 right. Share, 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 share.
Yeah. So we can wait for Sabata. While we're waiting for Sabata, let's play the music and let the people
Okay.
come in. And
Yeah, actually, yeah, I like this song. I love it, you know. It's a
yeah,
good song.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm very confident.
Awesome.
Too
Awesome.
much talking is not good. Action, action. Let's do something.
Absolutely. Action. Yeah. It says action speak louder than words. So,
Yep. So
yeah.
let me continue playing music while the audience are coming. And anybody will come here. We'll give the link. Anybody will come here.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
still 10 people. 10. So anybody will come here. Uh,
Awesome.
Equatoria, non-Equatoria. This thing is not politically. Please,
Yeah.
anybody will come.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, continue with the music while we wait for our brother Sabata to join us.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Uh, Anybody will be here. Anybody will come here. Okay, we're waiting for Sabata. Uh, Sabata will be here. We're waiting for Sabata. And Flora's here. Flora's here. Uh, We're still waiting for Sabata. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. While waiting for Sabata,
Okay.
it's still maybe it's still getting ready. So we'll continue with some music here until
Okay.
Sabata is here.
All right, no problem.
Kalas. Okay. Let me try best to play some music here, and then Sabata will be here. I believe so.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
All right.
Let me try this.
Take off the mask.
Just be patient, okay? You gotta wait. Be patient. Let's wait for Sabata, okay? You guys just be patient. Let's try to wait for Sabata because it's guest speaker, and then from there we can open the floor, and then we'll see from there. Just be patient, okay? Sabata is still busy. He's doing some sharing. Yes, welcome, Brother Adu. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Hakim.
Yeah, we're waiting for Sabata.
Yes, I just talked to him and he said he's trying to log in. He may probably come in a very short time.
Thank you. So
Yes.
let's entertain people while people are coming. We can share the link because Sabata have a lot. He's a guest speaker, and then we represent later you guys with Sabata and the group. That's why we need more people to come, especially the entire.
Okay. No problem. Yeah,
we're doing it for the entire Junubin. This is support. We're not doing it here for political game. There's some other stuff. Sabata will talk more.
Yes, sure. Why not?
Kalas, let's move on with the music and let's gather people to come in.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay. Let me meet you. Let's continue with the music, and then until Sabata get here. Okay. Sabata say he will come in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, okay? And then Flora, you have like 2 account. Let me take the other one off. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, Sabata will be here. Let me add you here.
You took the wrong one.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry.
No, because I was trying to use a computer. I was on my phone, but I switched to the laptop. Which one is better?
Okay. You try the other one, but this one is better. If you want to try the other one, it's okay.
No, I mean either or. That's fine. As long if people can hear me, that's okay.
Yeah, they will hear you clear. Sabata will be here in 10 minutes. I think my mic is keep muting itself with the music. I don't know why. So let's keep continue. Sabata will be here in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, sounds good.
Let's go ahead. Sabata will be here.
Oleye kwara, beitema. Kaan, Dubaye kwara, beitema. Kaan, Oleye kwara, beitema. Kubaranya kwe ni twala pin, Dubaye koya. Ikape kuma ni twala pin, Dubaye koya. Uwilu maktai ni nera, Dubaye koya. Utiero kwe ni nera, Dubaye koya. Kaan, Dubaye kwara, beitema. Kaan, Oleye kwara, beitema. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara. Lubaraka yabu yo ngara loro peya. We have a you. Lubaga, or a ring and a lawyer payer. Or a ring no man. Lubaga, we have a you and a lawyer payer. We have a you. Lubaga, or a ring and a lawyer payer. Or a ring no man. No matter where, pay ring again. You link. The guy when you're down, pay ring again. You link. No matter where, pay ring again. You link. The guy when you're on your knee, pay ring again. You link. The Baba Dino keep you. Yeah, boy. You Baba Montane. Yeah, boy. You Baba Dino keep you. Yeah, boy. You Baba Montane. Yeah, boy. You buy a collar in Toro. You buy a pillar in Toro. You buy a roa in Toro. You buy a guava in Toro. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara. Yoleng, nothing more better. Yoleng, mano cara cara. Yoleng, alawa yabu. Yoleng, mano wara wara.
Okay, we're still waiting for Sabata. We're working. Sabata will come here in a minute. In a minute, guys.
Yoling mano wara wara lili. Yoling naging mo pelaya. Yoling mano kara kara lili. Yoling nagawa yabiyo. Yoling mano wara wara lili. Yoling naging mo pelaya. Yoling mano kara kara lili. Yoling nagawa yabiyo. Yoling mano wara wara. Kadiya mo nigiya. Lumaye kuya. Ajwara mo nigitwara. Lumaye kuya. Utaro longwani tuya. Lumaye kuya. Uwili wabini tuya. Lumaye kuya. Kaan. Lumaye kwa. Leitema. Kaan. Uweye kwa. Leitema. Kaan. Lumaye kwa. Leitema. Kaan. Uweye kwa. Leitema. Kubarnya peri papi, lumaye kuya. Ikape kumani papi, lumaye kuya. Uwilu matei nera, lumaye kuya. Udiero peri nera, lumaye kuya. Kaan, lumaye kwa, letema. Kaan, ulaye kwa, letema. Yoling, naging mo pelaya. Yoling, mano kara kara. Yoling, nalawa yabiyo. Yoling, mano wara wara. Yoling, naging mo pelaya. Yoling, mano kara kara. Yoling, nalawa yabiyo. Yoling, mano wara wara. Yoling, naging mo pelaya. Yoling, mano kara kara. Yoling, nalawa yabiyo. Yoling, mano wara wara. Lubaga yabiyo mera lo pelaya. Yabiyo. Lubaga oro duenya na lo pelaya. Oro duenya ma. Lubaga yabiyo mera lo pelaya. Yabiyo. Lubaga oro duenya na lo pelaya. Oro duenya ma. Na mera we duenya. Yoling. Nigga you dano duenya. Yoling. Mera we duenya.
Okay. Sabata is here. Sabata is here. Sabata, can you hear us? I know Sylvester is here, Ladu and Flora. Sabata, can you hear us? Sabata? I think Sabata have issue with the network. Sabata.
Right. In the meantime, let's welcome the rest of the people that are here.
Yeah.
Is it
Sylvester.
Ladu, Sylvester? Sylvester, are you there?
Okay, Sylvester, come on. He went off. Maybe network. Okay, it's coming back.
Okay. All right. I see Sylvester. I see Sabata.
Hi. Salam takun.
Ahlan. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good to see you.
Ana log in min cell phone tai.
Okay.
And ana gisten miten ana bayan ajere fi ajere fi tablet tai. Ashan ander goflu ta cell phone dela nazu continue fi tablet.
Kalas, you go ahead. Asan kef ita fata barnamig de. Ladu is here and Sylvester is here.
Okay. So how are you people doing?
Yeah, we're doing well, Sabata. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we can start. And the transitioning from the cell phone to the tablet can happen. Okay, that is good. Now I see myself here. So I'm going to put the cell phone there off, and then I'm just going to continue
my tablet. Yes, Mumu. Brother Mumu, Mimi, you're welcome. I send you the link if you want to join. Sabata will tell us the program and Ladu, and I'm part of the program. I have some other stuff I will introduce to, and then my sister Flora, she's here with us all the time. She support something good. So anybody want to join the show, you will come to join the show. We'll give you the link. And then Sylvester, Kev.
I don't know what happened.
Now you're okay. You're okay.
All right.
I gave it there.
Network. Weekend.
Yeah, weekend mabatal. Sabata will come with a program. We're waiting for Sabata. Over here, for program quiz kida dramuro. The topic is about. If you read the topic is about. Welcome to the Voice of Equatoria. Today is the date. The topic: Equatoria, Unity and Reconciliation Conference, November 2022. Where? Let Sabata come tell us. So this is. Yeah, I think you have issue with your network. Get it. Get out. I'm sorry, Mahal, get a network quiz and then come back.
Anna waduru Sabata.
Ma Sabata kaman talabara utalabara. Migro beja. Kenna udilo maybe another 5 minutes. Even Sylvester frozen. Network. Ladu guy takayan.
Ladu was like, I'm tired of this technical difficulties.
Ladu guy takayan. Network to guy takayan.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting for Sabata and Sylvester to join us, my name is Flora Benea, and I'm out here in diaspora. I believe Ladu is our first time meeting. If you don't mind, introduce yourself, please.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is David Lado, and I'm also in the diaspora. So I had been in the Hakim show once before, and I think today he's also inviting us to come and be here. So we are so happy to be here today. Hakim, thank you for the show, and thank you for your invitation. And Elizabeth, thank you for giving me the chance to introduce.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lado. My name is Hakim DJ. They call me celebrity, king of the ghetto. They call me whatever they want to call me. Yes, I'm the one host the Voice of Equatoria. It's been a long time. We never host a show. Me and Anna and Flora and Dawood. When we decided to open the Voice of Equatoria, it's just Anna, Dawood, Flora. We did a lot of activities. Like we went off because due to some other issues. But now we come back again. So Sabata's here. Welcome, Brother Sabata. Let's open the topic and then you go.
Thank you.
Topic, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Brother Hakim, and thank you, Sister Flora. Thank you for hosting us today, Ladu and I. As a matter of fact, in future, can see any delayment from my part, Ladu.
Now he cut off too. Network. Yeah, he cut off. I hope she'll come back. Even if you see in the screen, Sylvester is struggling, Sabata is struggling to get the network.
Yeah, I don't understand what is the. Oh, I see Sylvester is coming back slowly.
No, I think Sabata on the road. Oh, Fisika again.
Oh, Fisika. Okay. That makes sense.
Sylvester, are you there? Sylvester. Network. Yeah, network is very bad.
Eu arka vera segera.
No, masakara gundur. Gundur.
I think oh piti hit gonduru kere arka vera segera ina ko biligo signal.
Yeah,
أنا ما أعرف idea دي كان بيشتغل في جندور ما في الجندور الطويل في نورث أمريكا جندور ده كله مساري.
Yeah. Okay, I see you.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Sabata is not good.
Yeah, Sabata just sent me a messenger message, and he said I can start. He's still, I think, trying to fix his network. So I'll start, no problem.
Kalas, Aiwa. That's good. You go ahead because we've been here for half hour. You go ahead and represent. I know you know what Sabata want to talk. You guys are a team. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. And so the language, what is the language we are supposed to use? English, or we can use English?
You can. I will suggest you use English, because I'm sure we might get some viewers that don't speak Arabic. Yeah.
And then you can mix with come on. You can mix with Arabic, simple Arabic. Come on, so that our people can understand back home.
ما في مشكلة.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hakeem, and thank you, Flora, for welcoming us today and for inviting us to this show. So Sabata had given me the go-ahead to start opening the discussion. We are here today, we are representing the Equetoria Advocacy Foundation. As some of you may have known, that this organization has been in existence now for the last 2 years. So all we are trying to do is trying to advocate on the behalf of the people of Equatoria. And as you know, Equatoria as a region in South Sudan has played a big role in the struggle for independence of South Sudan. And then we want to maintain that role, because we believe that if there is stability in Equatoria, it will actually be stability for the whole of South Sudan. And at the moment, because there is no stability in Equatoria, that's why we see most of the problems happening in South Sudan. Therefore, Equatoria Advocacy Foundation is trying to fill this gap, this information gap that is not forthcoming, especially from us here in the diasporas. And all that we are doing here, if success is written for it, then it will actually be taken on the ground there in the refugee camps and also in South Sudan. So basically, this is what we are trying to do. We are trying to advocate. We are playing the role of advocacy. And this organization, by the way, is not really meant to be created to do its activities against anybody, but it's actually, if people look at it in a positive way, it will actually help in bringing peace and stability in South Sudan. And I have always said, charity begins at home. Today, if you want to climb a tree, you cannot climb a tree from the top, the bottom, but actually try to climb a tree from the bottom up. And this is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to put our house in order in Equatoria. And if we're able to put the house in order, maybe other people will benefit from that experience. And then that experience can be replicated in the other parts of South Sudan. And if there is peace in Equatoria, of course, there will be peace in Upper Nile, in Bahar Ghazal, in all the other 10 states of South Sudan, plus the administrative areas. So today, the reason we are here, we are going to talk about, I think, one specific thing. There is a conference that Hakeem had already mentioned. We are planning to organize this conference, hopefully by the end of this year, in one of the refugee camps in Uganda. So this is the main objective of our coming here on your show today. So I don't know if you want me to go on and on, or if you have questions, but if you want me to go on, the next thing that I will say is that, or if you want to interject, I will also wait here for a bit. But if not, then I will continue. Anyways, I think I will continue. So for those viewers who are watching now, I was just talking about the Equetoria Advocacy Foundation. So yes, this year in November, the organization is trying to plan a conference in one of the South Sudanese refugee camps in northern Uganda. So the conference will take place in November. So we're coming out here to tell the people about this conference, and we are also trying to mobilize support. You know that in order for anything to happen, really, you need some financial support. The organization alone cannot do it. This is an issue of concern to all of our people in Equatoria. In fact, it is of an importance for the people of South Sudan. So if anybody feels like, contributing financially, contributing with their time, contributing with their volunteer work, you are more than welcome. And then in the future, if the day for the conference is drawing near, we can send some invitations out. That means even people who are in the diaspora, those who are willing to come, those who have means to come, they can be able to join the conference day. In that conference, a lot of activities are going to happen. A lot of activities have been planned. But today we just want to focus on maybe few activities. One of the activities is that we are trying to organize a soccer tournament, a football tournament for the 3 regions of Equatoria, Eastern Equatoria, Central Equatoria, and Western Equatoria. So at the moment, we have already organized 2 teams, 2 soccer teams. One from Western Equatoria and the other one is from Eastern Equatoria. We are working on developing a team for Central Equatoria, but that process is still in progress. So that is one of the activities. The second activity that we plan to do is the musicians. We are trying to invite some musicians from the other refugee camps and even from South Sudan, who will come and also do the musical performance. Hopefully by the end of the conference, then they will also showcase their talents. So that nastanata Equatoria kaman baaruf gade fi nas indum fananin hina, and then they'll fananin will give promote solidarity to Equatoria, promote development of Equatoria.
Things Sylvester have an issue. Yeah, go ahead. I take him down.
Yes. Yeah, and then the third component is the leadership breakfast. We are planning to do a leadership breakfast in one of the days, and in that leadership breakfast, what we are envisioning is that leaders will come from all these 3 regions of South Sudan, of Equatoria, South Sudan, whether these are church leaders, whether these are chiefs, whether these are intellectuals or other influential leaders. And then we will tell them this idea, the idea of Equatoria solidarity. And the ultimate goal in the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is to create this council for the Equatorian leadership. And hopefully that if that council is formed, it is the council that will be like a local parliament for the Equatoria region that will actually design the policies for the region and so on. And when we are talking about the Equatoria Advocacy Foundation, it doesn't mean that this organization is going to be the government there. No, we're just flying. All we're trying to do here is just to fill the gaps. You know, the enormity of the issues in South Sudan is big, and especially in Equatoria, it is even more compounded. يعني مشكلة مؤقت هناك ليه؟ لأن هواسة في مشاكل في منطقة إيكوتوريا ده، بالإضافة لأني يعني ما في حاجات التنمية الماشية هناك. So all we are trying to do is, even though there is existing government in place, there are existing other institutions in place, but all we are trying to do is to fill the gaps that cannot be filled with those departments. And that is why we have come out here to explain it to the people of Equatoria so that they understand what we're intending to do, and so that all the other people of South Sudan can also understand what Equatoria Advocacy Foundation is trying to do. So I think at this point, I will stop here. If you have questions, you can ask. And if no questions, then I will also talk about the other components of the organization.
Okay, Flora, do you have suggestion? You wanna interject or you wanna add something? I know Sabata is not here. Ladu is here, and after that, I will represent what we have in our hand. I will represent, because kalam katir makwes. You have to prove what you have, and then we need support from South Sudanese. When this tournament of the Shaka gonna happen, this is the hope for these young kids. They will feel like they have brothers and sisters out there. You know, sport is the key of healing. And those young kids, they will become very busy. And instead of committing crimes, or they might end up committing suicide. Let's do simple things to heal them. So we need support. We need support, and we can prove it. It's not about talking. We need money. No, it's not about the money. But we'll prove what we have here in our hand. So my sister, go ahead. Let me unmute you. Sorry. Yeah. No. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, thank you, brother David Ladu, to come to our show to bring to introduce to us the this plan that it's important that our children that are in camps right now, despite there's no proper education going on right now, but the least we can do is to give them something that will keep them busy, and sports, I believe is it will help them. So we're here today to advocate, and we need support. If anybody that is here listening, watching, we need you people help, to help our children that are back home, that are in camps. So it's a good step. We can start with sports, and then one thing leads to another. And like they said, children are the future. We got to keep them occupied, and at least the little that we can do, let's work together. And yeah, so let's continue with the good work, and we need a lot of support. Arabi getting gali iden wahid ma bisakfik lakin kanta kutu the two together, you'll make some noise and good things will happen. So to my people that are watching today, you want to support, please, anything can help. Go ahead, brother Ladu. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate it.
Yes. And Hakim is going to add more, but let me say this, Jama, the people who are in the refugee camp or refugee camps, they are suffering from different problems. We need to remember that these people run from South Sudan from the Equatoria region with whatever they have on their backs. They have nothing really, and even the support that they get from the refugee agencies is not enough, especially in terms of education, in terms of their future. Most of them have actually lost hope. So all we are trying to do here through the Equatoria Advocacy Foundation is, number one, is to give these people hope, that, they are not alone. There are people who care about them. And the simplest thing we can do is to give them that hope through this soccer tournament. When people come there to watch the game and then people are happy, that is like a first step in the right direction. And then hopefully down the road, if there are things like education, if we can be able to help in that aspect also, we can be able to do so. We need to know that the people, or especially the youth who are in the refugee camps now, most of them are now involved in like counterproductive activities. You find that young people are going into drinking, young girls become pregnant because of the situation. Some of them become drunkards themselves. They cannot even go to school. So as you can see, the problem is very serious. So when we come to sit here with those of Hakim and even with people like Laura and Sylvester, who is trying, and Sabata, we are not wasting our time really. We are coming out of concern. 2 years ago, I was in Uganda, and I have actually seen some of these refugee children, and they are really suffering from multiple problems. Therefore, every time Nabugulna is in the side, Yalnada is in the side, Jamana, leave alone the compounding issues, but the least Altabak the Ramule do something. Zolze Hakim Hassa, who has taken time of his family, and you too, Flora and others, because these things are very important to you. These things are very dear to you. Hakim, the last time we talked on the show, he said he already secured Fanile, jerseys, jerseys and socks for at least one team, or maybe two teams. He may explain that later on. But we still need more things. We need more jerseys for the team from Central Equatoria. We need some clothes for the referees, and we need some gifts to be given to these people. And then we need to be on a standby command later on if there are kids who need to go to school, who, even if you sponsor one child, that is a lot. So عشان كده النهارده يا جماعة our appeal يا جماعة الناس الكل يوم بونسوا كتير ده. I think the time for talking is over. It is time to do. It is time to act. And there is no any better time to really act than now. I had Alta Bodi Basiti Jama counts. You are sitting here talking hope to these people who may come to listen to this video will actually help. So that is why we really need to start doing the work. I thank you for hosting the show. I know all of you have your followers, you have your viewers. All we want you to do is through us here today is to also communicate to these viewers so that they can be able to chip in, Jama. People need to chip in so that this thing will work. We alone, we cannot do it. زي ما انت قلت يعني اليد الواحد زي ده ما بيسافر، لكن كان في يدين ولا 3 أيام 4 أيادي 6 أيادي 8 and then you multiply that is what will make the applause so loud. في ناس هناك يعني قال كان قاعد بنجوا ما زول واحد قاعد بنجوا. One person cannot build a house. One person cannot build a community. Therefore, our collective teamwork is very important. Our coming together is very important. So that's why we urge everyone who is watching today is to show. If you have any comments about how you want to support, please write it down. We have one person who is responsible for finances. His name is Richard Power. And the person who is responsible for resource mobilization is actually Sabata. So hopefully Sabata will come later on to explain more about how you can contribute. But basically, this is what we are intending to do this year. I can stop here at this point to give a chance to other people, but I will still come back if you want me to continue.
Yes, yes, yeah. Please don't go away. Sylvester, you there? Hakim.
I'm here.
All right. Do you have something to add or question to our brother David?
Yeah, I have a question to David about the conference that is going to happen. But my question is, why is it in refugee camps? Why not in South Sudan or in Juba?
Yes, that is a very good question. You know, what we see at this point in time is that the greatest need is actually in the refugee camps. So that is where we want to start from, because those people are hopeless. You know, they long to go back to South Sudan, but as you can see, the environment is still not favorable for their return. And that is why we say, instead of, you know, throwing a conference in Juba, it is better if we go to the refugee camps, we start from there so that they know that these people care about them. And then hopefully, if this experience is successful this year, then people will decide there in that conference where they want to take it next. But we on our part feel that, you know, it is good if we start in the refugee camps to give these people hope. And then also to tell them that, you know, we care about them.
Brother, it sounds good to do that, but as we Equatorians, what realize there is a gap between us. Whenever somebody comes, want to do something, and then we have oppositions and people that they oppose the things, and after that, we as Equatorians, we don't follow what we the objective that we really want to focus on it. You know, we try to make the organization, and then after that, uh, there's no successful things happening there. You know, like you put the word is to address the problems that we have. Why can't we, as a diaspora, held a conference first before we go to held a conference in a refugee camp? Because we in a diaspora, we still lack our leadership. To be honest with you, we are not united. You see, everybody come with the different agendas, a different organization, instead of focusing in one organization so that we can address the problems of our all Equatorians. But we lack that. To be honest with you, we lack that. We are not united. Let me tell you about the organizations. Anybody form his own organization in name of Equatorial, but to make the organization successfully doesn't happen. Sometimes it brings conflict of interest. So for me, I want something that concrete. I want something that all Equatorians to agree upon it. And the objective has to be clear, you know. That is what we supposed to be focusing on it. For example,
Sylvester.
Yes.
I know we Equatorians have differences. Okay, I brought this those of my cousins, they are football players. We're talking about to heal our young kids in the camp.
Okay.
If Equatoria unite or not unite, not big deal. Let's give hope. Let me be honest to you. This guy here is a football player. He play a good football, and this young boy here. So even me, I used to play. So our hope now.
I'm also a football player. I know what football. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Uncle Hakim.
Eh.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Before Brother Sylvester go forward.
Yes.
I don't know if when David Ladu was introducing the program, what was that objective? I believe he mentioned that at the beginning. So I don't know if you, Brother David Ladu, if you want to say that again. You know, the purpose of this conference is it's not for the entire. We're trying to get the children that are in camps. You know,
Okay.
this has nothing to do with uniting, you know, the entire, you know, even you and I, if we're not united, but the kids that in the camps, that's our future. So maybe Brother David Ladu, maybe you might have to explain that. Maybe Sylvester missed the introduction. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he has raised some good concerns there. I will probably come to answer some of them shortly. But when I first started talking, I said, you know, we just want, this organization has been in action now since 2019. And then we felt that, you know, the biggest need now is in the refugee camps, especially with our young boys, with our young girls. You know,
Okay.
these young people left the country with whatever is on their backs. And in the refugee camps, you know, life is so difficult. Life is really so difficult, extremely difficult. So some of them even don't have mothers or fathers. The parents had been killed in the war. So all we are trying to do is to give them some hope, and then hopefully we will take it from there. And one of the things that can give them hope is starting these soccer tournaments between the teams of Eastern Equatoria, Central Equatoria, Western Equatoria. That is as a first step. Now, with regards to the unity of Equatoria, I also mentioned that, you know, this organization is not a rival to any organization. We know that in North America here, in the United States of America, we have ESCA USA. In Canada, we have ESCA Canada. In UK, they also have another Equatoria organization. And the same thing in Australia and everywhere else in the world. You know, we need to differentiate. You know, all these organizations that are in the diaspora, most of them are trying to cater for the people in these areas, in these continents. You know, that is one thing. And then if we can find cooperation among them and with them, then that will be good, actually. That will achieve the main purpose in the end of the day. That will be the forming of the Equatorial Council in the end. But, you know, today, if you are starting something, you need to be optimistic, brother. You should not be pessimistic. Even if previous experiences had failed, it doesn't mean that when you want to start something new, then you put that failure in front of you. Because if you put those problems in front of you, even on the personal level, I don't think you'll be able to do anything. Let's take this example. Let's say your neighbor is trying to cultivate, and that neighbor found opposition from his other neighbors, and because of that oppositions and too many suggestions, he quit farming. And then would that also stop you from farming? I don't think so. You will learn from these experiences. With your own determination, you try to move on. And then you also talk to the other people, you know. on this show, on several occasions, we say we are not anti any organization, we are not anti ESCA. We will be reaching our hands out to work with them, and you have to start from somewhere else. You don't need to wait. That is why on several occasions we said we had been sitting on the fence for so many years, but now it is time to leave the fence and start doing something. It is time to leave these differences and do something. And even there is no problem that is big to solve. If there is a need for Equatorians to come together and talk over the issues and then forge a new way out of this problem, then that is fine. If even Equatorial Advocacy Foundation can play that role, then we all need to support that. But that is not going to really be a barrier. It's not going to be a barrier to help our destitute refugee children in the camp. It's not going to stop us really from organizing this conference or from organizing these tournaments. Anything little that you do to give hope to people really helps. It matters a lot. And that is why even you who is here, you have a room actually to come into this organization. We have areas of education, we have areas of resource mobilization. If you feel strongly that the unity of Equatorians is paramount, then you can also give us your suggestions of how you can bring this unity. We are open to listen to such things. So, but in the end of the day is that we need to do something. And one of the things we can do is to start with this tournament games, hopefully in the refugee camps. I think this conference was held here in North America, I think last year. The first conference for the Equatorial Advocacy Foundation was actually done in Phoenix, Arizona. I think that was maybe last year or 2 years ago. I didn't attend that conference. Yeah.
I remember that, but that time the Advocacy Foundation was focused on conflicts in the region. I remember that conference, but I didn't attend it because of the pandemic, and some of us, we didn't attend it. Yes. Brother, what you said is true. As you mentioned that whatever the organizations, previous organizations failed, but you have to do something. That one is true. I'm referring to what I said because as Equatorians, whenever you try to do something like that, people are not interested to chip in or to help. That's our problem. We can talk, but there is no action. That's my problem there. We can talk a lot if there is no action, which means the talking is nothing. But we need an action. We need to prove the actions.
Yes, this time we are determined. We are determined to do that. And the difference between the Equatorial Advocacy Foundation and the other organizations, our work is most likely is going to focus on the ground there in the refugee camps in Africa, and hopefully these efforts will be transferred into South Sudan when the situation is right. And I think Akim there in the background, he wants to talk more about the jerseys. Even me, long time ago, I used to play soccer. Even now, like one day, if that conference is going to be held, I hope all of you will come there so that we make our own team also. Even our sister Flora can be there. You can play something. You can
I'll be the referee. I'll be the referee.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, go ahead, Flora. Before I'll open the floor, I want this young man, because they are good players. And then
right.
what we have here. So
before well, thank you, Brother David Ladu, for answering Sylvester questions. Appreciate that. Don't go anywhere, because I'm sure there will be a lot of questions coming
your way. But before Brother Hakim, turn your camera on, please. I want you to introduce the two fellas that are there with you. I don't know who they are, so let them introduce themselves and how are they willing to contribute to this fundraising that we're working on it. Did you hear me, Brother Hakim?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah.
I'll introduce them.
Right.
They are part of my family, and they're good players. So this program here, we need to support those young kids. Let them
They
hear.
are part of us, Hakim. Don't say that they are part of your family. They are part of our family.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sylvester. Thank you so much. So why they're here is sport is very important, and we're talking.
I know.
We're talking about to heal those young kids in the camp. We cannot do much talking. Just do something simple. Give them a hope of life. And I want my youngest brother, Lado, let him talk about the sport, because we're here to talk about the sport. We have the jerseys.
That's good.
The game is when the bus there. What's the
They will glory, dear brother. Mali,
I didn't read it, Malibas.
Beluga Takura.
Okay.
In soccer language, Sakim, in soccer language, it is called short.
Short, yeah.
Okay. The game is okay. The game is jadid. Okay. Game is jadid yao. Yala ma sorto. Sort. Okay. Yala surap. Come on.
Okay. All right. Guys.
Hold on. Let me surap. Yeah.
Okay.
Surap jadid. Okay. Jadid. De made aquana.
Yeah.
3. Surap.
They will glue uniform, yeah, Hakim.
Gemis.
Magali.
Sort. Yala.
Malibas. Well, can you wonder Libasat? Come on, we'll donate Libasat. Don't worry.
Okay. They will glue one set.
Yeah.
They will glue the one set. Okay. Yala kana jala Chelsea. Second set. Kulu. They are sort. Okay. Sort. Abiat. Yala Gemis.
Blue.
They will glue Didier de Roba. They will glue Chelsea. They will glue Chelsea here. Yala masurap to. Surap fi. So they two sets. Yeah, surap to ya guide. Ya guide. Kulu guide masurap. But gizma mavi ma singats.
Yeah.
Gizma ma singat mavi. So we have two sets.
Suicide or 3?
No, two sets. We need
Okay.
one more set.
Hakim, I have a question for you. You have a set. How many that sets?
12 each. Is it 12 or 24? I think.
No, it's 20.
No, supposed to be 22.
22.
No, 22
each.
22 each.
Supposed to be 22.
Yes, 22 each.
With the goalie too. There's a
With the
Yeah.
goal. The goal is here too.
the keeper.
Okay, that is gonna be a 12.
Yes, two sets. So we need the third set.
Actually 11, because goalkeeper is counted.
Come on, Fukura. Fukura, come on.
That's good.
You wanna play? So
I'm ready to play, bro.
So what happened here?
But I need to Sofara, because the referee in the Sofara.
Sofara.
Okay.
Well, alignment, come on. I get it. Flat alignment.
You guys make me laugh, man.
I'm ready. I'm ever ready.
When you super, I get it. When you alignment, better alignment.
Anyway.
Okay, Hakim, let's go this. Okay, you have that. But let's go to the because the players also they cannot play game with the empty empty stomach. So we have to do something. You just come with estimate how many they pledge, how many they estimate that we have to reach to make that pledge. That's all we need.
That's a good question, Sylvester. That's a good question. I'm sure David Ladu will. That's probably his next point that he's going to talk. He's going to talk about. But before he can answer your questions or move on to to that topic, I want to hear from our two brothers about how important soccer is to them, or how beneficial this all this we're trying to put it together will be beneficial for those kids.
Okay, let's give chance to him. Can you introduce, and then we can go to the youngest brother of Bona and me and all of us. Go ahead and tell us about the sport.
I'm gonna speak of what my life is, to this sport, for game ta soccer or football, as we call it, wala kuragadam. Ana isim tayo Elia Lado, I go by Lado, Ana laman, when I was born into it, Ana maulud fogo, like that's how our life is. Ana maulud fi ferek fi Juba hinak, fi Hatijaria begulo ferignil. I was born into it. My dad, everybody, the whole neighborhood.
Your dad is a founder.
Yeah.
So be honest.
I was born into it, and I can nas bugulu kan zaman nas nil degura fi nas laiba kutar, nas tondo, nas weka.
Yes.
Yeah, those people, Allah rahmatullahi mojoros, hari mojoros, Finas kutar jali fi ferek da. Umun kama shal kas ta ajrai. Nas tabani, taban motos, And I was born into anna kan ya haris gaba, Na ya haris gaba kura kan dugu bar. Talata kura be wala kura kan dugu na ge why data burajere tabarale tabijibu geri bes, Kulu furu gendo haris gaba anna kan wahed minno, When I was playing, like Nil Kangala, but then Timirin Dosolo we never in Nashbalta Nilkan, Ladi we grew up, ana fi Nil yala badajina Khartoum libna kaman madaris وحاجات فعلا حتى العاده في امريكا هنا ذاته لما جيت مشيت جامعه وحاجات دي كله قاعد نلعب كوره ذاته في نيبرهود كنا بنمشي ولايات كان في دوريات بتاع ولايه يعني مثلا فريق بتاع الجنوبين في ولايه I used to do that we used to do that a lot وانا بلعب راس حربه كمان انا بلعب قدام
ضربه
بلعب قدام انا راس حربه
striker striker brother
I did that my whole entire life and that's what I know انا برجع دفاع لكن انا قدام انا مهم بتاعي قدام بس score goals so
defender
ف في النهايه الحاجه ده impact بتاعه في اللايف بتاع زول it will shape your life ما معروف الدنيا دي حياه قدام ده ما معروف بالذات لعيال صغار وشوفها صغار الجيجا the next one generation Z انت كان شفت موهبه انا ده وليتكن مثال انا لما نروح في جوبا انا راح في جوبا انا جيت شهر 9 السنه اللي فاتت انا جيت شهر 9 وانا شفت انا مشيت في تمرين تا فريق تا نيل ده ذاته في التجاريه هناك التجاريه من النيل انا شفت الناس قالوا والله الوجه قلبه تاي العاده ده انا عندي ميشن كمان نفس الميشن تاعك ونالت انغام لا ده
وين بلان كمان
انا عندي بلان تاي كمان لفريق نيل انا مشيت كلمت مع كوتشز كلمت مع انا شفت I saw kids kids في قدر كده ياتا قدر كده قاعدين يضربوا sorry قاعدين يعملوا جكا قاعدين يلفوا مع الناس ده كله واقفين مع الناس الكبار اللاعبين بتاع تيم نمبر 1 ده ذاته حتى بينه الفريق ده ذاته نزلوا درجه ثانيه لكن عشان نمشي لقدام ده دير سبورت دير عشان نمشي لدرجه اولى لانه ما كان في درجه اولى لكن رجعوا من درجه ثانيه عشان يرجع درجه اولى ثانيه ده دير سبورت And I'm willing to do that for the team tabet taban data hila tanna utabet tanna, you know. Yeah. Found that there ya bis waja de kule ama share, you know. So for me it's like ashana in shufa sugar della. This is the generation that is coming on the next to take over. So I support Lemon Bukun way more than anything else. So Hajal Tangamolda, whatever you guys are doing is very, very important, you know. We will shape Gaman kids' life to be able to change that. I shall not be focused. When the kura, when the madrasa, when the kura in the madrasa. I shall my can kura the mafia, Bemshi fi Malta ne barao, you know.
Sir.
Bemshi Malta ne barao. Bemshi lifili fi souk wajadel. Lakin kanendo zaman da kura. Alele tamarin, you know, wajadel. So and then also that Kanu Bala Barao take for himself to shape himself as a person. That's extra. It's about talent for Haja Defel and Mohim Benisba Haja Tangam. I encourage it and I encourage everybody when Nasal Gasma Kaman, you know. Kere focus Wodi Mahmakan and Mikania low back there. Shueda Bisado will go a long way. Zemeta Guta Gibel, yeah, brother Sylvester, you know.
Yes.
Jena Kangijala Bukura, Kamama Bala with his empty stomach, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. في حاجات التيم بيعملوا وحاجات يعني كان عملوا كان well organized كده حاجات ده كله will not be necessary, you know, like حاجات ده كله بيكون provided, you know, عشان بيobserve ذاته اي زول الكندر جينا سكير الكندر وجينا جيني بارا هناك ده بيجا جوا هنا, you know, بيفوكس في talent, you know, ما قال كل زول بلا بكوره كمان, ما كل زول عنده talent كوره, اي زول عنده ما كان زي في كوره قدم ده في 14 تنفار, اي زول عنده بتاعه في محل تو براو وحارس كانوا حارس ولا كانوا دفاع ولا كانوا نص ولا كانوا جناح ولا كانوا وسط ولا كانوا راس حربة.
No, كده النسوان ده كده. program ده تكاي إنه شنو يا كويس المهم فيه. المهم في program تا كورة عيال ده.
كله مهم. كله program ده كله مهم. ما في difference.
يعني كنت كان عيال ده هم قاعدين بس يا كورة ما في, كورة شراب ما في, كورة كندي ما في, كودوم أكوار ودوم ملابس. انت ما مذكر عيال ده بغير حياتهم.
انا اوكي خلاص اوكي سؤالك ده كويس. مشكلة تاعي شنو؟ سؤالك ده مهم شديد فعلا لانه حاجة ده زي ده يعني sustaining بتاعه, you know, عشان to keep going. لانه حاجة ده كان بس تجيب حاجات ده تجيب لهم كده, you know. But then you're not sustaining it to keep going. عيال ده بيجي في اول month 2 months 3 months مو برجع ورا في the same اجل life بتاعهم before whatever they know. Yeah.
Exactly.
مو بيسيب اجل مو بتاعه ورا. لكن انت كان if you sustaining it and you keep you know like involvement itself. You involve yourself in the bonus woman حتى كان through video ولا شنو. We encourage them, you know. They need somebody who's like a light, somebody بيقولوا شنو ده زول اللي back there look up to, you know. You need
coach
over there, yeah, can coach ولا can families that members ولا can people that are around, you know, and to sustain it. Aja ma bes kanta wodi bes
role model.
Role model. That's the word. Ita kan jara lomon fi digdem to mon kita, you know. Mungkin bala bu mungkin syahar wa no bala bu mungkin happy wa haja.
But you have to keep continue doing it.
Yeah, but then after a while it gets boring to them. Mungkin lamun berja fi hayatum, you know. They have to support their family. Some of them kids, you know, they have to go work. They have to do this.
Okay, Sabata ja. Thank you, Sabata ja.
Kalana want to comment. You know, do with sustaining the program. يعني كلامت على ده مهم جدا. First of all أنا عايز أشكر Voice of لنا platform لنا discuss موضوع بتاع conference ده, وأنا عايز أشكر ديفيد كمان for being there for the Equetoria Advocacy Foundation. First of all, كلام بتاع sustaining the program is important. Yes, that is absolutely correct. But then أنا عايز أفهم حاجة على أساس إنه what we are discussing right now, we are just discussing one component of the conference. The conference is divided into 4 components. Okay, the entire conference is intended to bring unity and also some
Zapata's connection is poor.
Sabata, we didn't even hear anything. But then if you can change your location or move your ajere,
Kalo silo agere bara.
Yeah.
Device ale ogi use the or headphone.
Asma, lo in the headphone, so headphone bara
I don't think it's headphones. I think it's just network. You know, it's not headphones.
Network.
No,
The
it's
network.
not. It's not the headphone. It's actually the network, because
Oh yeah.
Continue, okay? Continue. Now it's good. Continue.
Yes, Ana Kalim Gali Yaki, in order to understand this conference well, this conference is actually divided into 4 components. What we are discussing right now is just one component. It's entertainment, music, but in sports. We are discussing issues to do with the sport part of it. But in hatta kaman fi entertainment, nas fi fananin del nas dukumulolo nas anko and FIFA and local artists, but in traditional dances. This is just one component of it. But what is going to maintain these programs to continue is when we actually have the entire objective of the conference accomplished. That includes also the building of what is called, first of all, there is a humanitarian aspect of it, and also the conference is looking forward to institutionalize the Equatorians further in a more of a welfare state. And once that is being institutionalized, that welfare state is going to have a department that is going to run part with that sports, you see. And as that department continues to provide the basic needs with that necessities with that sports, it is going to be the constant provision of that services that will continue, that will maintain the program to continue. You see, it is not just a one-time thing. And then that is it. No, what is happening is once, because the end goal of the conference is to basically create this what is called a quasi-administrative kind of a welfare state for the Equatorians, where the Equatoria is going to have a council, and the Equatorians are going to have some departments that will provide services the area with that masalan education, the area with legal system, in order to adjudicate some justice generally. And then we are also going to have a cluster or association of doctors who would eventually design a healthcare system, how to provide services to the people of Equatoria through a particular system that those who have studied health will be the ones to draw that system. So once we create all those departments, there is going to be a department that is also going to be catering for the issue of sports, okay, and entertainment. And as that department continues to provide the basic needs for the activities of sports to continue, then activities that sports be bistamir. شفت كيف؟ لأن الناس create a domain where Equatoria be exercise activities bitown كله, including sports, including funun. We promote fananin bitana. We promote teams at Equatoria. You see, all those is going to be happening inside what is called the functions at departments at Equatorians that are yet to be created. And the conference is basically creating this unity and reconciliation first, because if we don't create that, then we will hardly create all these departments. We need to create that unity first. We need to bring those chiefs together. We need to make sure that the chiefs also understand the goal that we intend to institutionalize Equatoria further into creating all these kind of structures. We are going to have also the spiritual community leaders involved. They're all going to be invited in the conference. And Dorby Town is going to be in the fourth, and it's actually going to be the last day, which is the fourth component actually of the conference, that is going to be unveiling now the plan at creating that welfare state of the Equatorians. You see, where the Equatorians can thrive. The area bitat sing bitat entertainments kanu funun bitaum, how they will promote fananin bitaum, kanu fi area bitat sports, how umun be promote furuk bitaum, kanu fi yakwe area. Ubadin bardo kaman fi humanitarian component, which is actually the second component. We are going to see into it, Al Assassino, we provide certain basic needs. But then, the calamity at humanitarian, definitely we may not provide much for people in the camps, but we will find areas, maybe the areas that some IDPs, the Juba Henak, where sometimes people are not getting enough of what, because the camps we are assuming Al Assassino UN is providing for the refugees who are Equatorians in the camp. Like in areas in Juba, especially the IDPs. We know Al Assassino, the UNIMIS is not providing much of food. And now Al Assassino IDPs there sometimes are forced to go outside, and there are hardship. And this is where sometimes we will play the humanitarian aspect of providing for the communities. You see, just similar like how these organizations, Al Haramain, you see, provide for those who are in need. You see, so we are also going to have that humanitarian area component. So basically, when you ask the question, how can this then be a continuous program? Yes, it is eventually going to be a continuous program because we are going to have a department that is eventually going to be promoting activities beta sports. Just as Pidola, Itabiligo Ministry of Culture and Sports, give promote activities beta sports. We are also going to have something akin or similar in character to that. You know, that department will continuously promote activities beta sports. And it is going to be in this kind of activities that we expect to maintain what is called unity and solidarity. Bitana bitat nas bitat Equetoria. I don't know if I'm able to explain clearly.
No, you do good. You do good, Sabata. You do good. So even
Yes.
I'm supporting the program, the hope of these young kids. Okay, let's do something right away than talking. Now, what we're saying here, too much talking is not good. Let this kid go kick the ball. We'll put some instructor, some coaches. Will be a long term. Okay, let them enjoy that they have brothers and sisters outside. This small by small, you'll end up 2 or 3 kids. They might be calling in Premier League. You never know. Because the skill of happiness, even though if they are suffering, they are dying with hunger, give them a hope. A hope. Like Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba came from nowhere. His uncle invited him to Europe. Now look what happened to Didier Drogba.
One thing, let me add to what Hakim has, he was saying, like, let me add to it. It out of, حاجة ده يعني أنا بشكركم كلكم, it's Sister Flora, and Brother Sylvester, and then David Lado, and then Hakim, and then Sabata. حاجة ده, it takes, like as an intellect, as a person, you take the initiative to will of God within you, yourself itself, Yala ita bilimu ya takulimu 3-4 aside tangan ta 4-5, and I have my own command fight. I'll fight for other side, Yeah, but then I can support too as well, and I will be here anytime. Can be discussion. You can invite me, and I'll be here to talk about it. It out of حاجة ده فعلا مهم في أي أنا شفت بينا تاي والله أنا was crying too. يعني إيال ده والله mun يعني they have
talent.
Yeah, but after that الكبير جسم تو قدر كيف لكن عنده talent عنده حاجة ده لكن he's working out for himself, حاجة ده فعلا it takes a person, one person بس to take initiative. الناس تانيين ده عشان تجيبوا coach وحاجات ده to say ده طبعا ده بقى لو حاجه ده بقى ماشي اللي قدام بقى كويس yeah. لكن انت عشان تكون for you guys to come up and then يعني قال خلاص this is what we wanted to do وحاجات دي وكمان you guys are acting on it, they out there are much respect to you guys, you know, much respect, you know. يعني blessings يعني حاجه دي كده grow smoothly without any intro, you know. انت كان داير you know انت كمان في organizations تانيين البارا I'll be support, you know. I'll be عارف قال انت كون cost تكون what you guys cost is, you know. عشان بقدر انت ما بقدر sustain برامج عشان نمشي لقدام، you know. لان في ناس يعني بالذات في عندنا في حاجه ده في اسمه في diaspora هنا في ناس كتير you know. يعني عنده قروش قدره لله بكره you know. يلا جي فتسم محلات اللي بدخل قروش فوق so to write off you know the tax break or whatever this الجفرمنت ممكن قال support محلات the channels اللي المفروض trying to find out and كنتوا روت ساكن فوق تاون تاجت محلات ده عشان تملكوا انت بقدر sustain بو اجر ده foundation ده ولا كان ده اجر ده عنده foundation someone through foundation someone بعرف ممكن support كده وتكون كان legit وتكون registered. I think you know like you guys have a shot. You guys do have a shot.
Yes, brother, I agree with you. I just want to make a additional comment of the what sport, the benefit of a sport. The benefit of a sport is to unite people. In a worldwide, if you see the sport program is to unite people. Why I turn on this program because I know the benefit of that sport. The benefit of a sport, it will make these young people to unite. You know, they will be united. That's the one benefit, and also athletic benefit in your body. Because I experienced it when I was in a camp. The soccer we are talking about it is give us hope when we are in a refugee camp in Kenya. Because you go early morning, you don't think about you know hunger. You know, even though you're hunger, you think if you go there, you forget about the hunger. That's the benefit of sport. To me, I'm 100% behind this sport. This sport have a lot of benefits to our young people, even to us, the elders. It motivates us to come together, you know, even though you're not playing it. But when you see young people playing and they have what calls styles, you know, they play styles. It make you, you know, you laugh and you joy, you support them, you know. That's a sport is a motivation. Let's see in the United States itself, football, basketball. That's a major sport. It brings people from everywhere, corner of the world, you know. The question is, are we ready to support that? That's the question.
Yes, I want to step in. I'll be leaving in 5 minutes.
Thank you. I was just about to give you the opportunity. Go ahead, brother David Lado. Go ahead.
Thank you, Florence.
Lado, go ahead, and then we'll give the young boy here. You know, honestly, Lado and this young boy here, and plus me, were ready to contribute on this program. Even him,
I support it.
So go ahead, Lado, and then this is not the last video. We'll do more videos. We got no GoFund. We got nothing, but we need to prove that we have all the stuff with us. So next video will come to contribution, anybody. So go ahead, brother.
It costs money to send these things.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, I just want to thank you all for all your comments. And I also want to thank you for the support that you have given to soccer now, to football, and the support that you want to give to these young people there. Secondly, I want to thank Sabata for coming in to give the broader picture of what we intend to do in the future. But like what Ladu said there, we need to start from where we can. And Sylvester also have added into that. We need to start from where we can, and the first thing now is to start with this conference, and through this conference يعني باقي حاجات دل ممكن بيجا. ولكن المهم هسه يعني أنا بركز في نقطة الحكيم جوانس فوق إني we need to support program السoccer. Hakim, I really commend you and the team that is there for securing these jerseys and these shorts and these socks. All that I am appealing to our people, people need to stop just listening, but people need to start acting. And the action
That's the
yes.
point. That's the point.
People need to start acting now. So the brothers already have started putting there something in action, and I'm glad that you have shown it there. And number 6 is my number actually. Number 6 is
Are you a midfielder?
As a midfielder, brother.
Yes, I'm a midfielder, but a forward attacker also. I can actually play in all locations. Midfield and forward attacker, my position here. And like Ladu there, I had played in so many other teams, but I would not talk about it today because I don't want to let all our eggs out, but I will let it bit by bit. Yeah. But the most important thing we need to commend Ladu for the role that you want to help with the people there, like the Perican Neil. I have actually played in Atlabara a bit.
Okay.
But if you can also put your efforts with our efforts, and then all of us can work in this together.
I think that
you will support us in Equatorial Advocacy Foundation, and then we can also support you there. And who knows, maybe one day you will be the person who is responsible for sports. The same thing with Sylvester. Magal fikura there, the mama aizol and gal fikura. Anna mumkin bimerilu anas kubar lakinna bisaidu man baafkar.
Now you can read my mind. Now you read my mind.
Yes, even people like Elizabeth Alderkun referee, Elizabeth Hakim already has a whistle. I have another whistle here. You need to recruit more referees.
It's not Elizabeth, it's Flora. It's Flora, it's not Elizabeth.
Sorry. So Elizabeth didn't come. Elizabeth didn't come. Sorry, Flora. Yeah, Flora. Referee there.
Okay.
People like Flora who want to be referee, that is good. So you need to start recruiting more.
Yeah.
We in the board of directors of the Equetoria Advocacy Foundation, and this is something I'm going to stop at. Yeah, there are about 5 of us now, and we have committed that beginning from this month of April up to November, just before the conference, each one of us is going to commit $100 that will go towards the conference.
Okay.
So if other people can commit with whatever they can commit, Jama, we are going to make a huge difference in the lives of these young people.
True.
Education gives hope. Education brings people together. بعمل reconciliation. أنت بشوف ناس كله في الدنيا دي حتى في دول الواحد كان ممكن ناس زعلانين من ناس ثانيين وكده لكن كان كتكورة نهار الناس كله بليمه.
Yeah, that's true.
So يعني sports is a very good uniting tool. وهما كمان بقول في عربي إن العقل السليم في الجسم السليم. يعني the healthy body is in the healthy mind.
Right.
So today when you are playing soccer, that means you are creating a good and healthy body and a healthy mind.
Right.
And then like Hakim also mentioned, who knows, out of these young people, side today, maybe one of them will be like another talent, another talent in the future.
Yep.
They can be income lenas.
So
in a world stage.
So in short, I just want to thank you all, Jama, for this. Let's continue to talk. Let's continue to put our house in order. And let's continue to build institutions.
Lado, I don't want to cut you.
Yes.
Leila donate $100. But today is not
is not the day of advocate of contribution, but next video is about contribution.
Yes.
Believe me, I'm ready to go on the ground with you, with Sabata, because we Equatorians, you have to see it. We like Zolta Bible Lemunu. Sabata, help me. Thomas. We Equatorial like Thomas. We need to see it. If I'm not mistaken, Equatoria are very unique. They have to see it with their own eyes. Okay? So,
I agree with you, Akim.
So now what we're doing here is not about talking. We're showing it. We're showing it. Fi Fanail, Fi Kura, Fi Aquadra Bigatir, so far Fi how guide. Guide. What do you need? What do you need, Equatoria?
Like you extra, man.
And then for me, Akim, I'm tired of talking. I'm tired. That's why I got no party. Mainly Mahana Brafogo. Too much talking, too much crying is not my style. It's not my style. We'll go down on the ground, live videos, live show. You will see the kids, they are happy. Even our grandparents, our elders, they will be happy. For sake of we put our kids in secure place. The contribution must go for this purpose. Let's secure our kids. Let them have future. Abulela, thank you so much. We'll take it.
Thank you.
We'll
thank you very much.
So
Allah, thank you, Sabata. Sabata, you can take from there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, David. I really feel great that you've been here at a time when I was having difficulties my internet. And by the way, everybody, David is our director. He's a board director. He sits in the Office of Education. Office bitaw degi promote hajat bitat education. He and Fuahitismo Dominic Otwari is a university student in Kampala. Dominic Otwari in the barnamij to do with Umunazo side Iyal al northern part of Uganda. Al students al mindum are getting sponsorship, like in them shortage for Gurushta books and uniform, or sometimes paying even fees, the exams, learning exam and not pay separately. So Dominic Otwari then works close my office with David to see into it. This kind of things will eventually have to be secured to those young men who are studying the northern part of Uganda. So we are having a lot of things that we are doing. Thank you very much, David, for standing up for Equetoria Advocacy Foundation and also for the people of Equatoria. And Anna, I am appealing to all Equatorians out there, those who have a vision to accomplish something or to help Equatorians in a particular area. Feel free to come and join us in the Equatoria Advocacy Foundation. Join the board of directors. You join in the panel of the board, and the Equatoria Advocacy Foundation will establish an office where you will sit. Like, for example, this beautiful lady here, Florence. Florence does consultation. She consults people. If Florence chooses then to become one of the board of directors in the Equatoria Advocacy Foundation, then an office will be created or will be established for her, where she will be doing consultation within the organization, and she will come out and she will meet with people and make appointments with people. People will come and she will make consultation and under this Equetoria Advocacy Foundation. Equetoria Advocacy Foundation is an advocacy foundation. It is intended to improve the well-being of Equatorians pretty much wherever they are settled. And thank you very much, by the way. Let me throw it back to you people, and then we'll continue from there.
Well, thank you, Sabata. Thank you. Finally, your you fixed your internet situation.
Finally, I found a place now with a better connection. Yes.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, yes. Yeah. You know, I definitely. I can't really say much. You said everything. I don't know who. We have a new person in the house. Memo. I don't know if I can read. Hakim.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Let Momo speak, and
Yeah.
then this is a young brother who will speak. Let's give
Will
respect
speak.
to Momo. Momo is
Yeah.
a big uncle for him. Let
Yeah.
Momo forget. Yeah.
Yeah, Memo. The floor is yours.
I know Momo came from surgery.
Oh,
Let's appreciate God. Oja Famolia Gabalayamat. Momo, welcome, our brother.
Sorry.
Momo. Eh? Momo. Jimmy, I know. How can we get Momo back? Flora, can they come up?
Are you hear me?
Thank you.
yeah, he's here. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
uncle. Thank you, uncle. Thank you, my big brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Really long time, guys. First, I greet Flora and my brother Sabata and the rest who are in audience there, and my big brother also. Hakim DJ. The program is very good.
Flora, I think Momo.
Momo is having some connection issues.
Yes, I can mixing Arabic.
Yeah. Maybe he can come back.
Okay, Momo, come back. There's an issue with the network. Let's drop you.
Yeah. Let's. In the meantime, let's give a chance to our brother. Come forward. Introduce yourself and tell us about your life, about soccer, and how soccer shaped your life, and how important do you think those future kids. Edward, Uncle Hakim,
Okay, go ahead.
No, in the meantime, Khali Edward يجي قدام and tell us about.
Echo.
Yeah.
Okay, ita tadi munuka wunus ya Flora.
Oh, I didn't get it. Edward, come up and talk. Sorry, my mic was muted. My fault. Edward, come forward. Tell us about life and soccer. How important soccer is
especially to those young kids that we try to introduce soccer to them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my
The
name is
floor is yours.
Soccer gave me a hope a lot. You know, when I step in the field.
Sama kasih mau? Oke, kalau
Nah, itu Algerib.
Come. Okay. Gulungan soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Soccer give me a hope a lot. When you step in the field, you know, it just make you be free and unite people usually. People go, this audience go watch. There's people playing. That started too when I was a little boy, you know. Start running around, you know, with like soccer, you know, ball and playing. I get myself, you know, to junior under youth, you know, playing that. I did play high school, so it took me far. You know, even my education, you know, I got a scholarship to college. I play. It really, you know, unites people a lot. Unite city, unite, you know, the state, unite the country. It's very powerful, yeah. See, I can give example about it, you know. Look at Senegal, you know. They more popular now, you know, in Africa than ever. Because, you know, they did something amazing that make us, you know, be proud, you know. We can do that. And soccer in general in Africa continent, you know, it really bring people together, you know. So it makes people, you know, have hopes, you know, and you can take your skills to, you know, to another level if you know you get the right stuff, as such as, you know, my brother earlier was talking about nutrition is, you know, part of that. And then because you cannot play without, you know, food in your stomach, you know, you got to eat something, and that's the most important thing, you know. If you're hungry, you can perform in a higher level, you know, the way you want to perform. And if we can, you know, everybody, you know, can contribute to that too, you know, that side, you know, to make something happen before they, you know, step in the field, they have something in their stomach. It's really be phenomenal. And I'll pledge that, you know, I will contribute on that too. And beside that, you know, it just give young people, you know, a lot of hopes, you know, to do big things, you know, in the future, such as, you know, like he say example later, you can take you somewhere that you never imagined you're gonna be, because just they got opportunity to give you, you know, to play soccer. It makes me free, you know. I don't think about anything when I step in the field. I'm a striker. That's true. And I play. I'm a good striker too, you know. I finish the ball.
No, not better than me. I used to beat you all the time.
I'm very fast, you know. So it really, you know, makes me, you know, do a lot of things that I never imagined that I could do it. So it's just
that, yeah, the feeling is amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
So let me ask you. Are you willing to contribute on this project of Sabata and David and me and Flora? Are you willing to contribute? Not contribution, not because of money, but with your brain, with your ideas. But we need the money. Don't think I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna put something.
Money talks. Money solves problems.
You're gonna put something.
Yeah, money solves problems.
You have to put something.
Yeah.
Even if you buy one shoes, you make a difference.
That's true.
One shoes for one kid, you make a difference. Believe me, that kid will dream, will pray you for your entire life.
I know I'm not in the camera, but I just wanted to say.
Come here in the camera.
Okay. Yeah.
Come in the camera.
As let me pull up, you know.
Come in the camera.
As a family too, myself, you know, rejuvenating the ideas and having all this situation, you know, going on right now as we speak of. You know, support that end, and from my family, it is there. Also, we're going through another world, we're going through the same similar problem too as well, you know. عندنا كمان نفس حاجة لكن تتنا bigger is bigger, you know, like تكون ده كويس because you have hands, but ours, you know, like is a family issue, you know, like تتنا نتا فريق تبيت أنا يعني أنا we are
you don't want to let the legacy die.
Yeah, exactly, you know, تيبي ستاي, you know, team تنيل ده طبعا team تنيل ده حاجة تبيت, you know, تهلا وحاجات دل, so we have يعني نيل ده is legacy تيبيس, you know. And I'm not gonna let that easy like that. So Anna indeed come on, you know, another same issue that you guys are speaking of. Anna come on need support, you know. But as me and my brother, we are 100% behind you guys, you know. Like Akim Gonzo, ideas wise, even financial wise, if we can contribute, then you know, we down for it, you know. And I'm already there. But I'm just under Ketakun aware for you guys to be aware that we also have the same issue in the same process too, you know, like haja nifsa haja to machine for the
Same project.
yeah, we have the same project too going on, and nagi contribute, nagi collect, nagi panel,
And
jerseys.
let me look at you. Let me look at you. We're ready to support Command the same project.
Okay.
Maybe one day we'll come here. For Ignil, because
that would be awesome.
It's all of us.
That would be awesome.
So there's no worry. If you're ready, we'll come and represent the project of Nil.
Me and my brother, we support you guys 100%. Financially, mentally, you know, physically, we support you guys. You know, we
well, thank you, guys. You know, we appreciate. We need a lot of support as much as we can get. Brother Sylvester, you there?
I'm here.
Do you have any questions for Sabata?
We need the money. We need the money, Sylvester. We need the money.
I'm ready. Okay. Whatever I got, I will contribute. I know the benefit of what we are talking about. Is about kids, and then is about unit among us Equatorians. I always, whenever I come to show, I always talk about the unity of our people. Doesn't mean that the unity only for the family or whatever it is, but the unity in general. The sport is a benefit of all these kind of things. The sport will bring unity among ourselves, among South Sudanese as a whole. Regardless of the political affiliation among us, but if we stand for the unity of the sport and the unity of the country, we will do a lot. But the problem is that we have to focus on the objections that we lay up. When we come with good ideas like that, sometimes we're reluctant, and then we exalt that ideas and then we destroy it. Is we ourselves, we destroy ourselves. But if we really want to make a difference, why can't we try it? Why can't we do it? That's the question. So I'm 100% on that. I will support whatever I have with the ideas, with the finance. Doesn't matter. The goal is we need to make difference to that young generation coming. It's not only that young generation in a camp, but all over the South Sudanese people whom they are in camps. If our focus is there, then let us do it. Let's go for it. I have a problem that we Equatorians and we Sudanese in general, we can come with a good idea and then after that we destroy it. That is a bad element with us. But if we really want to do these things, let's go for it. Leave about the past. We have to go ahead with the future. The past is gone, but we have to look forward. That's what I can tell you, brothers and sisters. That's what I stand for. The very important is unity among us. I stop here.
Thank you, brother Sylvester. Sabata, do you have something to add before our brother Majak can come in? Maybe you can say more, refresh the page for him so he will know what we're talking about. Brother Sabata?
Yes. Basically, what we are talking about is we are talking about a conference that is yet to be held at the end of this year, and it's going to be held in Africa, in the northern part of Uganda. And the intention of this conference is to bring unity and reconciliation amongst the people of Equatoria. So we have divided the conference into 4 components. The first component is entertainment. It's going to be music. There are going to be dances and sports. And there will be, amongst the styles of dancing, there will be also some traditional dances. And we also hope to do some dramas. And then there is going to be the humanitarian component. And there is eventually going to be what is called the leadership breakfast. Leadership breakfast is actually the 4th component. And it's going to happen the last day of the conference. The conference is going to be 3 days. And the leadership or the breakfast, leadership breakfast session is going to be pretty much more of leaders basically coming together. It's going to be spiritual leaders, it's going to be the chiefs, and some other influential community members, and they are going to be discussing much now about basically structuring and institutionalizing the people of Equatoria into further than just collection of tribes put together and constituting what is called the people of the Equatoria region. We are actually trying to structure them into more functional departments that can provide services for the people of Equatoria. And we intend to have that functional structures to basically then have programs that are seen in the first component, like the entertainment and sports and all that, to basically continue going. It will be more of a continuous thing going ahead and on and on. In this way, we also intend to promote some of our players, and we intend to promote some of our singers in the best way possible. So basically, this is an overall overview of what is happening next year. Or rather this year, and then hopefully next year it will be done in Kakuma. When we do next year in Kakuma, hopefully when we do it in Kakuma next year, that will eventually be the time when we will see the council of the Equatoria now getting established next year. This year we will basically just give the idea, we will implant the idea into the minds of these leaders, and for the period of the whole next year, we hope there will be identification of potential influential individuals from within the communities, Central Equatoria, Western Equatoria, and Eastern Equatoria, to then come together to constitute what is called the council, and eventually council will eventually establish some of the departments that will be creating services for the people of Equatoria. So that will eventually happen towards the end of next year, when we are going to hold a conference in Kakuma. But hopefully at that time, the idea will manifest in the minds of the people of Equatoria, because the intention is we are trying to create what is called a formidable leadership within what is called the people of Equatoria, the regional bloc. We want to hold ourselves as a bloc instead of just isolated tribes, kind of clustered together, trying to function. So basically, we are having what is called function of tribes. For those who are familiar with the branch of mathematics, we taught what is called function of function. We are basically in Equatoria having what is called just function of tribes, and then it's not even holding that well. But we want to create function of institutions within the Equatoria. Thank you. This is just an overall picture of what is going to happen. I hope my Jack is somewhere listening.
I hope so, because I don't know if he's coming back or because I don't see him on the screen. So in the meantime,
yeah. But tonight, basically, we are just talking about the first component, which is just the sports, the aspect of sport. And Hakim Gibel Talau Fanail Hini. Al Fanail Al Abiyade. Yes. Al Fanail Al Abiyade, Mashortat Al Abiyade, we intended to be for the people of either Central Equatoria, Ama, Western Equatoria. Okay. But it will be good because Western Equatoria and Central Equatoria into similar coloring.
Sabata.
Yeah.
Sabata. I think it's Eastern. Because ita kadang warlo, fi camera na kanta ajere zato logo there, the eka,
Lakin shinu ita kan gaino flag that Algi represent nationals with Eastern Equatoria. Flag tomon, the coloring is red, yellow, black.
Mafif asma, the jamus the munde.
Central.
Hold on. The central rhino, ma jamus.
Rhino.
Yes.
My fault. I apologize. My apologies.
The East Nimir. Okay. Ma jamus.
Rhino. Anagasi rhino. Sorry, ma jamus. Anagasi rhino. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that just misinterpretation.
Okay.
Yeah, they Galish, enhancing the sense of community. Yeah, logo there la kutu rhino de fogo.
Okay, Kalas, they brought the Central Equatoria.
Yes.
Central Equatoria. Yala al Abia de brought the Western Equatorians.
Yala me Abiyade.
Abiyade. Yala fi blue there ade. Blue tani.
What is the next color? The third color. What color is it going to be?
The blue.
It will either be yellow or red. Lenas Eastern Equatorians.
Okay. They navy there. Yala kada arfa yeah. So there's the navy and then there's this one. There's the navy.
No, but here's the thing. It looks very similar. You cannot imagine two teams wearing this.
Yeah.
This actually is a one team, home and away. Yeah, actually it's one team, home and away. That's one team.
Play at home and you play at away. You go.
I'll turn it there. I'll blue there. I'll turn it there.
Home.
The different team barao. They barao different team. Yeah, there's a different team barao.
Sure.
Lakin al tango nusu kalam to de al asi katu fugu saata rhino fugu kutufu eka de wendu home and away. Into Abiat wendu navy de. Yeah, Abiat de mahakimina. Yeah, de Abiat de. But then if you want to split it, because since it's a community thing, you can split it too. Because it was set. Gija marida tu surabto kulu. They come gija berida tu surabto.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to split it, you can split it.
Come on, you have the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper. The wheel.
Right.
Kulu ni goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So Sabata, before I go deeper, Thomas Ramadan Jada. It times Sabata sometimes I become very angry.
Take it easy.
Why? You become angry. Why?
Yeah, people like that, you just laugh at them and keep moving. Yeah, Hakim, don't even pay attention. Don't pay attention.
Why you become angry? What happened?
Sabata, you have a good heart. You control your soul. You control your thinker. But this kind of people.
Yeah, you let it go.
I'm a
Hakim has a leader. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's okay. You just laugh.
You laugh and let it go. Let it go.
As a leader, you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not.
There is what calls opposition, and you know.
You let it go. You laugh about
Okay,
it.
let me tell you.
You got to let it go.
Let me tell you, Sylvester and Flora and Sabata. Sabata have a good soul.
Don't pay attention to that.
Even Flora and Sylvester. Look, this kind of people.
Don't focus on it, man.
No. I'm just saying example. No, I'm not focusing on it. Look on this kind of people.
Hakim, let me tell you.
Hold on. Let me finish. I have emotion. I'm very radical. This kind of people will never eat a bread in my.
Hakim, let me tell you this. As a leader, there is people will criticize you, but if you pay attention to that criticism, you know,
it'll bring you down.
It will hurt you.
Bring you down.
Yeah, it will hurt you.
Yeah, it'll bring
but learn from that criticism.
You gotta have
forget about it.
Yeah, have thick skin.
Just look like nothing over there.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying, Sabata is like you, like Flora. But even this guy will never bring ideas. The guy here will cry, Equetoria.
Why are you focusing on those kind of people?
No, let me tell you.
Don't focus on that kind of people. Just leave them alone.
Sylvester, let me tell you. I like people who criticize and then they're doing something good. Okay? They do something good. Zolda, Mabwadi, Mabajip. Equetoria. What do you produce?
What do you care? Why do you care?
Ramadan. I will tell you, my friend, I respect you.
The devil is a liar, man.
Please,
you
bring a contribution. You bring $50.
We need him to bring contribution. No, don't donate.
To add a word about it.
That's what Hakim. Hakim. Ita yom dak ligan na kan sukari kan fi juba na. Yani anna bes bad marat annendi na no muknota na Ramadan de yani bad marat ligo bes zol bukutu wasaka fi ilba kida elta bra kutu bara na yani fi ilba formos tan ama alta bukutu wasaka elta bra kutu fi tarafsi kana elta bija geni jua fi shubab ta bae muni ya bija daga sosan yani just imagine zol ki fikir zerana mudakin no nas del you cannot control their ways.
Yeah, you cannot. It can focus on them and then even to add a word to say something.
Yeah.
Energy, where's energy? You have to focus on the matter at hand. You know, and the jibu kalam zeregal to gulgal zol. Bilan zeregal. It is jibu kalam de. You know, it's the best focus. So you stay on your lane and do what you have to do and stay directly.
Exactly.
Focus on what you have to handle. You know. Finas kutar alderas makalam takida mumbistefit. Finas der gibu good intention, munjabe good intention, mundere ajere ashenemshi legidamde. Finas they are not tasma. Lakini ashanti tiki kelman zol al gi wadile negativity. Don't focus on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Ashan ajere yem tikidam, you know, don't, and for everybody, not just for Hakim Barao.
Yeah.
You know. Focus on the negativity. They Flora best attack or best attack with them shikidam. Yeah.
No, and I agree with all the advice. Taban, this is the nature of our life, our environment. The nature that how we live. You will never convince anybody.
Don't try
you
to.
Will never.
Just do you, man.
Whatever you do, good or bad,
do you. Don't try.
You will have negative people out there. And then this guy is Equetoria. Mamorta, Jibukura, Jibu Malabis, Mamorta. You become very sick. You are very sick in your brain.
Hakim, just forget about it. Forget about it.
Anyway, let's take a pause. Let's come back to our program. Sometimes people will come in to try to distract or anything like that. But for those who are new, coming in, so far, they've seen some progress. There's two teams
we're missing a third one, and plus we need some shoes and some things like that. So yeah, and we're going to push for that, and I hope this is not going to be the last or the first show. Hopefully, we can come maybe next month or so to give progress and how things are going. So if anybody, you can donate, you can call, back channel. I mean, not back channel. This is not Clubhouse. You can message us. If you want to donate, itakaninde soccer shoes, haga kalgai somewhere you haven't used it in a while. Donate it. To us. We'll take anything. Anything will help. We're not here try to unite the entire.
All chingards, whatever it is,
Yeah, one step at a time. Like Brother Sabata said, our first mission is to to do the sports, and then we'll go from there. So Brother Sabata, if you have something to say, you go. I know we've been here for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. So maybe we can wrap it up soon, and then we will schedule another day that we can also talk about it.
Yeah, let me add something here. Let's wrap it up because we've been here for 2 hours. This is just the beginning. The next show, Sabata will continue with me, is a show of fundraising, contribution, and my money is ready. On that time, I will announce how much I will pick in. Sylvester will come and announce. Even you, my sister, will come and announce.
Yeah.
Even Lado and Tokudo. Now we try to start. They will jump start. The next show is about fundraising.
We'll be here.
So Sabata, go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, Brother Hakim. Ana zoshkurta hunkulakum as Florence, Ladu, and Bona, and Tukujo.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to thank you people so much, and I also want to tell people of Equatoria out there, down the road as time go by, we will need more and more people to come and help Hakim and those of Flora with any plan, scheduling, fundraising. We need more volunteers, and volunteers who come and commit to doing the fundraising. We will ask them to open a GoFundMe so that then money gets thrown into the GoFundMe, and then they will cash it later on and turn it to. We have a gentleman by the name of Richard Pewa who holds money with Equetoria Advocacy Foundation. Now, it's very unfortunate that I don't have the account number with Equetoria Advocacy Foundation with me right now, but given that today is not the time for fundraising, but next time we will have the account number, and for those who just want to drop the money directly to the account number can do that. Those who would want to use Cash App and send it to Richard Pewa, we will provide the information at that time. And those who would want to send it to whatever GoFundMe that will be created, can Florence, or Hakim, or whoever will come to volunteer with them, I would really appreciate it. We want to create a very wide base that people working towards the success of this program. And I also want to encourage you people to own the program, see this program as program to Equatoria. This is your program. Dema hajal galta wangisa nas David, wala nas Kumer, wala nas Sabata, wala nas Elizabeth, wala nas Richard Pewa. Lakin we are helping ourselves as Equatorians. Let us own this program, and then let us move forward. Let us create this domain Bitana Bitat Equatoria, where we can promote our players, we can promote our artists. And now, right now, we are having there's an artist by the name of Sweet J. She's working on a song. She's dedicating it for that event, and we also cross our fingers that God will help her through the process as she does that. And Kumer right now is in Kenya, going to some business commitments there. He intends to go to Uganda. He intends to meet Franco Lukunyumi. He wants Franco Lukunyumi to throw a preliminary event في northern part of Uganda, introducing the conference. أنا كمان بيسلي على أساسينه ربنا كده قدموه بسلامة. وأنا بشكركم كلكم أخواننا إخوات. Please, we also pray to God that God will open your eyes and will open your hearts so that you will be able to create or donate for this plan, and let's work together for the success of this. This is for the people of Equatoria. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Okay, let me ask something here. Let me ask something here.
Mm.
My apologies to my brother, even though if I went deep to him, I'm very sorry. He donated $100.
Well, that
That
that is very good.
Ramadan
That is
Jana.
very good.
You know,
We
this is
applaud
how
him.
we Equatoria we like this. We like this. This is how the way we are. We don't take things personally.
Life is complicated. Yeah,
Like he needs the ketchup. He needs the ketchup. Sabata, do you have a ketchup? He needs a
Hakim,
ketchup. Yeah.
Cash up.
Hakim.
Cash-
Nasal Galmon donate Domon fi kam lana. I have to take information Tomon and I have to contact
Okay.
Richard Pewa.
So far, 2 people, Brother Ramadan and what is the other guy name?
Thomas is already.
No,
you know, like, he's
Thomas
already
Ramadan.
coming,
Yeah, there's one. Abu Leila.
Abu Leila. Yeah, Abu Leila. Yeah.
Abu Leila Besit. I remember. Thomas Ramadan. I will get. We'll find him. We'll find him.
Yeah,
Thomas
it's asking.
But then
No,
that's-
it's asking for Kasa. Anamendu.
it-
Correct with him. Yeah.
Okay, Anna Bijo Odilo cash up to Richard Pewa.
You know?
Yeah.
Brother Sabata, let me just say before you guys go or before you guys end this thing. You
So
know?
we left
let me
with
just
few
say
minutes.
this.
We need to
Yeah.
put the show off. Okay.
Yeah.
For few minutes.
Let me
Like
say-
next
let me say this.
time we'll come on the agenda of
Fundraising.
fundraising.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Let him
me
speak.
say
So we
this,
need to
let me
end
say
up
this,
very quick here. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
very good, you know,
thank
like I say, yani, can 2 people, 1 person, you know, like بقولوا you know, إذن واحد ده ما بقدر أسافق لنفسه إلا ده إذن ده عشان بيسافق لنفسه. So يعني people are already coming in, like even though can 2 people come in, you know, like you never know. Can حاجة ده بدأ عشان ده بدأ بيجي ده, by the end of this show, been already $1,000 maybe, you know. But أنا أقول لك مش you know, يوم تفعل raising ده. Be prepared, you know, come prepared. And I will come here, you know, I'll be here, you know, I'll be here to help, you know, Hakim to have help, you know, have the, supporting to have the to do kamanga local bija, you know. So inna bija na be support kaman the fundraising this one na biju kaman friends anna kaman al ta as ready, you know, kaman bija kaman they will help, they'll be able to help and see, you know, once we are here. But then haja lan der wori bes kimia des, you know, fi haja de kullu al hasil da. You know, let's take it as it is, and then let's move forward, and then nabagda, you know, shanta tam itakun barao tam bagda find out, you know, what exactly to do. Ma easy, like in ma easy. I'm telling you, that fundraising, you know, is not going to be easy. But then at the end of the day, you call everybody, you know, even again if it's live show, you call people to fund, you know, like to have to come out and find out,
Follow up.
Great program.
Yeah,
you know,
great program in, and that will be support, you know, network you call all of them, you know. So it will be call, you know, somebody cool eyes all busy. Like in Nabukun life in a mushkila, now support it. I'm 100% behind. So
My bad.
All right, thank you. Sylvester, Brother Sylvester, you have a
Yes.
last. You have a minute. Say what you have to.
I think what my brother said, Ladu said, is correct. Today is just introduction, and then the coming weeks we can come up and then you know. But I want to say this: we need to put a target that we need. You know, we need to come up with a target. If we just say, oh, just contribution, people will just give us like $1 or whatever it is. But we need to make a target. What target we need for that fundraising? That's That's what we have to discuss upon it next round of show. So I don't have any much to add to it. Let's go ahead with the program.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with Sylvester, Sabata, and Ladu, and Komar, and Richard. They will come up with the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a budget. We have a budget. The budget was sent from Uganda because we have some other people with whom we are working, by the way, in Uganda. And one of the organization is actually Kambla organization. And the organization Al Fuahetismu Faustino Waru is leading. They're the ones who came up with the budget because they said a similar conference like this was conducted before by a group of women, you know. So
yeah.
they took
no Zapata is that budget is different. We need our target over here in our diaspora. How much we need to put on that what they're having over there. So we need ours separate so that we need to know how much we are gonna get contribution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sylvester, you never understood Sabata. Sabata said there's a similar record has been done in that particular area. So
okay,
that particular record will come with that budget
as an example.
Okay.
So the budget, they will Sabata want to tell you how much it will cost because
the figure.
Yeah, the figure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So next time I'm gonna be that figure so that it will be displayed to the people, and then when the people are making their donations or contributions, they will have a background knowledge of what our target is. It's actually the target you have been talking about, Bono. Thank you.
Yeah.
Flora,
Yes.
I think we went over for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
30 minutes. I think that's I don't matter if telephone community
and then our sister is asking me, is one of my sister, she live in Australia. What is the donation for? My sister, we cannot go back and forward.
We will. You can back channel her and message her later. Explain to her.
Either go watch the video.
Yeah.
We need your money. We need your money. I know you, my sister. We need that $100 from Australia. We need it. If you go to the video, you will know, and I will call you privately, sister. We need that $100 Australia, and hopefully you can give it to us. So there's no big deal here. I will call you privately, you my sister, and then you can go to the video. You will watch the video from the beginning until you will find out why. Because we're tired of talking. Let's do something. Let's do something.
And by the way, Hakim, don't undermine Hakim. Not undermine the fact that sometimes Finas, sometimes conducting a conference needs money. So sometimes all can get money. Sala can okay no ask magal aja one conference like it's still was algal presentation. It's local. It's so to get the conference going as we be it Nina Bogar, as we
Galamaya White, there be Sukuri kama Sukuri.
Yeah, exactly.
Asma, ya badel adi Sukuri.
Yeah, but in the transportation to some of the chiefs, come on, the northern part of Uganda.
Sabata,
Yeah.
If you can hear me, you guys have something solid over here. Like I'm on my own. I'm working on my own on something like that too. Project either like bigger personal and then bigger, like family and personal. But it can community and can have big succeed and it's going to succeed. Can succeed there, and then you move to the next one. We don't focus on one area,
Yeah.
But they can succeed, move to another area. You guys are doing something really valuable to people and
Yeah,
Zapata,
Yes,
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Zapata, I have a good news.
yeah.
Yeah, the guy called me. He wanna donate $100 right now. He want the that one cash app account.
Yeah, he said here that he will send it to you, Sylvester. So if he can send it to you, and then you can forward it to Sabata.
Let me say this.
Thomas.
No,
Yeah,
All right.
Thomas. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
Sylvester, you know you have my
Yeah. I have. I will
Zin.
tell him to send to me, and then I will send to you.
You remember? You sent me
Yeah.
money through Zin. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, let him send you the money, and then your contribution with him.
Yeah.
Send to me, and I will handle Sabata.
Okay.
Yeah. Through Zin.
Separate.
All right.
Sabata zado kaman Sabata one thing kada ita ana mutakete but then I just wanted to kada alfa rasa kifo yani sino aja de kul account different ana mutakete kun sita saba account haja dal mashi bara kulo so don't mess it up.
Yeah, Annama mix them up.
So don't mix it up.
Yeah.
A very busy person, very busy, that you have a lot, I know.
Yeah, I make it easier. Me and Sylvester, we have account together. Even he sent me money before. So it's easier for those people who know Sylvester. Send to Sylvester, and Sylvester will wire me the money, bank to bank, and I will come and handle the Sabata, and I will bring the report in the media.
Yeah, okay.
Transparency.
Yeah. Anyway, I would like to thank you, Brother Thomas Ramadan. If you still online listening, thank you so much. We're all about the action. Like Brother Hakim said earlier, we're tired of talking. So the only way of moving forward is when we take action. Even if you donate $20, $10. Anything will help. We just want to see
Make a difference.
to make a difference. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much, and hopefully the rest will follow your footsteps, and great things will happen. So I don't have much to say. It's been 2 hours and almost 40 minutes.
Yep.
So we can
wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Like I said, thank you, Hakim, for giving me the opportunity to host the show today. Brother Sabata, my pleasure to see you all time. Sylvester, I believe it's our first time.
Thank you.
Meeting. I appreciate. Brother Hakim, I've seen you before, so we're good. Brother with the shade, you said your name was what? Ilya?
No, we're messed up.
Ladu.
Ladu? Yeah, Ladu. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Laura, we become like, look at us. We're done. All head. Go back.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you coming in, brother at the back, Edward.
Edward is
Thank
here.
you.
And then
Yeah,
Uncle is here. Uncle will contribute. Uncle say will contribute too.
Uncle will contribute. All right. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate all of you, and it's been wonderful. Great show. Until next time. Maybe you can play us a good music. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabata,
and my end is good night because it's 12 a.m. So
okay, Sabata, you have
okay, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Okay, Sabata, do you have a last word so that I want to play the history of Draba, and then from there we're done.
Okay, yeah, no, thank you very much, Hakim, for what you have done. Thank you very much also, Flora, Benea, for all what you have done. Everything that I would be saying is just will not meet the great things that you have done. I also want to thank brother Ahwana Bitana, Ahwana Aljana Harde Kulu to advance or to advertise this conference. Thank you very much, Elia. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much.
City. Other areas of Abidjan have been in decline since the 1980s. At the age of 5, Didier was sent to France to live with his professional football playing uncle, Michael Gobber, but after becoming homesick. Didier Yves Drogba Tabili is known as one of the best strikers of his generation. Captain and all-time top scorer for Côte d'Ivoire, Didier is playing the best football of his career, but it hasn't been the easiest of rides. He grew up in the multicultural metropolis of Abidjan, the nation's largest city. It boasts more than 5 million residents in the metropolitan area alone. Of all the languages spoken there, French is the most common. Densely populated and ravaged by civil unrest and corruption, Didier faced the kind of tribal challenges that few of us face in a lifetime. At the time, Abidjan was enjoying an economic boom and huge growth, thanks to the pro-Western policies of the Houphouët-Boigny government. Although this prosperity brought modernisation to parts of the city, other areas of Abidjan have been in decline since the 1980s. At the age of 5, Didier was sent to France to live with his professional football playing uncle, Michael Gobber, but after becoming homesick, he was sent home 3 years later. He was destined to return to France again shortly thereafter, when both his mother and father lost their jobs. His parents later joined him there, and in 1993, they settled in the Paris suburb of Antony. He played with youth club La Vallios before joining the League Two club Le Mans at the age of 18. He finally made it into the first team. However, a poor second season led to his transfer.